Hey guys, what's up? It's Kara here. Today I wanted to share with you me actually taking my makeup off. I've already taken off my jewelry, taken off my clothes, and I'm about to take off my makeup. And I thought, being that you guys see me hauling so much different stuff, I wanted to actually put it to the test. I did get a couple of things in PR from Pure Cosmetics. Not only will I be removing my makeup, but I'll also be grooming because these brows are woofing. Also, I have to shave my mustache, so I will show you how I get into all of my facial grooming as far as my brows and any other hair on my face. So guys, let's just get into it. Okay, so the first product that I pick up here is the Pure Melt Away Makeup Emulsifier. I've actually had this for a while now, and I've used it only once before. I love the packaging of Pure Cosmetics Skincare. This bottle is similar to the bottle here that I recently got, which is the Pure Miracle Mist. I haven't used it as of yet, but as you can see, they look pretty similar. So this one is just a little thinner and taller, but it's the same amount of product in both of them. I have used this makeup emulsifier before. I really didn't like it. I feel like it just made my makeup slide away. Not away. It doesn't feel like it actually cleanses. I want to read the claims of this product, see maybe if it was user error. So it says, action, melt away makeup and nourish the skin with this petroleum-free makeup remover for all skin types. The way to use it, it says, massage a small amount onto the face, allow product to work for 10 to 15 seconds, then rinse with tepid water, pat dry. Normally I would go in with like a micellar water. This one here is the quarterly micellar water, and this bottle is almost empty. I also have my Bioderma that I use. So different micellar waters, I really love micellar waters actually, but instead of using that, sometimes I do use an oil remover, and the oil that I normally use is the Josie Maran Argan Oil Cleansing Oil. I do prefer this oil over this oil, but again, like I said, maybe it was user error, so I'm going to apply a little bit of this in my hands. It has a really nice smell. It's like nice, soft, and gentle. I'm just going to rub this in my hands and start to remove my makeup. It says 10 to 15 seconds. So the first time I used this, I can't remember how I took it off, but today I am going to be using my makeup eraser, and I have a full video on this. And I do wipe down my neck because I do end up putting powder or bronzer around my neck just so that it blends in with the rest of my face. Next up, what I want to do is I'm going to go into shaving my face. So I'm going to use the Tree Hut Bare Moisturizing Shave Oil. I've been using this shave oil for my body, but today I'm actually going to use it around my brows, around my mustache, because I do have a mustache, and then I have this one crazy hair that grows right here that I can always feel it, and I pluck it. So I'm going to show you guys how I groom and treat my brows, treat all the hair on my face. So I'm actually going to take one of my Shiseido cotton pads, and I'm going to saturate the cotton pad with the oil. And look, that oil is really thick. It's like slimy thick, but I really do like it because it does let the razor glide on, and it's not necessarily, it doesn't say that it's made for my face, and this is the first time I'm actually trying this. But I'm going to use this product here on my face. I definitely have been enjoying the Tarte Maracuja Lip Exfoliant that I purchased. And then I'm just going to take another Shiseido wipe and just wipe across. I don't really mind if I don't get it all off right now, because I am going to end up washing my face anyway. Now guys, I'm so upset. I have a whole Tweezerman kit that they had sent me. I am an ambassador for Tweezerman, and their stuff is so bomb. I'm so mad that I can't find it right now, but I'm just going to use these little eyebrow razors. I bought a pack of 3 because these are always good to have on deck. So this is what I'm going to use to groom my face. The Tweezerman kit that I have has everything I need, but I'm just taking this Sedona Lace spoolie. It's the EB17. It's actually a double-ended brush, which I hate this side of the brush, but I'll just take this spoolie and it'll help me brush my hairs into place. And then I'm just going to take the razor and I'm going to go straight down and groom to where I want it to stop. Now I'm going to take my hairs and brush them up because I did the top already. It's normally the bottom that has the most that I need to get rid of. You can see here, I don't know how close up this is going to be, but hopefully you can get close. But if you see all these extra hairs over here, that's what I'm really aiming to get rid of. So I'm going to take the razor and I'm going to work it in the opposite direction. I want to put a little bit more of that shave gel underneath. It doesn't feel smooth enough for me. And again, I'm just going to brush these hairs up, just so that I know what I want to erase. And I'm going to separate the hairs from what I brushed up, so I know what I don't want to shave off. And I'm just going to brush them into place just to see if there's any hairs that's out of place. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia tweezers and just pluck the rest of the hairs that I can't get. And that's how I groom my brows. I'm just going to go ahead and do the other one, and then I'm going to come back to you when I finish. And I'm going to use the little grooming scissors that came in my Izzy and Liv. I'm just going to use those little scissors to cut my brow hairs. Shave my mustache. Lately I've been shaving my entire face because I've noticed that as I've gotten older, my face has gotten hairier. So I'm going to place one pump of that shave oil, and I'm just going to slather that on my face. Oh, it's so gross. Like, I'm going to spare y'all the details of what the actual razor looks like, and I'm just going to go ahead and clean it in the same Shiseido wipe that I had and just do the other half of my face. So I have shaved my face, guys, and then I'm going to take the same makeup eraser, clean off all that oil, and shaved hair off my face. That I have a face mask here that I want to try out. It's actually the Pure Joystick Exfoliating Deep Pore Cleanser. And you guys know how I feel about my pores. If you can see, when I was doing the close-ups of my face, I don't know if you saw the pores, but they're there. So I'm just going to read the back of this. This is the first time I'm actually using this product. So they have the action, get a smoother, brighter, and healthier looking complexion with this exfoliating deep pore cleansing stick. This all-in-one cleanser, exfoliator, and toner foams on contact to instantly draw out dirt, oil, and impurities with charcoal and Moroccan lava clay. Suitable for all skin types, but specifically formulated for congested, acne-prone skin, which I don't have, but it's suitable for all skin types. So I'm going to try it. Now it's telling you to massage the stick into damp skin in a circular motion targeting the T-zone. Work into a creamy lather. Rinse with warm water and pat skin dry, or leave on the skin for 2 to 3 minutes as a mask. So actually, guys, I think we should see this together. So I'm going to go wet my face in the bathroom. I'm going to come right back with a dripping wet face. Alright, y'all, so my skin is now wet, and I have the Pure Joystick Exfoliating Deep Pore Cleanser here. Oh, you twisted off. I'm going to twist it up. It's like a little deodorant stick here. It's supposed to foam up upon contact. And sorry if I'm looking to the right, I am. Like a mask, it does foam up into like a soapy foam. And if you can see, it has like these little micro beads in it. I'm guessing that's like the volcanic clay and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I actually did like this. And I can see how this packaging will get dirty around the edges, especially since you're actually applying it directly to your face. So I did want to wipe that off. But this is something that I will actually continue to use. You can see that it's like a soap all around my face. And I am going to let it sit for about 2 to 3 minutes. Like it said, you can use it as a mask. So I'm going to let this sit. I also want to take a minute to mention this Skindinavia Post Makeup Recovery Spray. This is something that I've been going to. Some nights I come home and I don't want to do, well, I don't normally do all of this that I'm doing on a regular night basis anyway. But normally what I do, well, on a lazy day, what I'll do is I'll take a makeup wipe. I've been using these Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Hydrating Facial Wipes. Not really a huge fan of these. I don't like the smell of them. I find that I need to wash my face after I use these wipes. And like I told you guys earlier in the video, I like to use the micellar cleanser. That does a much better job at me being able to wipe off my makeup and not necessarily have to cleanse my face or go wash my face in the bathroom. If I'm having a lazy night, I'll just take the Shiseido face wipes, the Shiseido cotton pads. I'll put the micellar water on there and I'll cleanse my face. And then what I do is follow up with this spray, and this is the Scandinavia Post Makeup Recovery Spray. You're supposed to apply this after your makeup. That's why it's called post makeup. This after you take off your makeup, you spray this, and it works to prevent any kind of breakouts. I did want to mention it because I have been using this. I at least used at least 25% of this bottle as of right now, and it is another 4 fluid ounce bottle. This week, I believe, I don't think it's a Mother's Day special, they're just having a sale. I'll leave it down below, a link to the Scandinavia. I don't want to jack up the special that they're giving, but I know you get like two bottles of spray for free. I think it's like the mini travel size bottles, but Scandinavia is one of my favorite setting sprays, and I have really been enjoying this makeup recovery spray as well. So I did want to take a minute to mention that. So guys, I am going to let this sit on my face for a little while, then I'm going to go rinse my face, and then we're going to come back and you're going to see how I actually apply my skincare to go to bed. Now that all my grooming is done, my face will be cleansed, I'm going to come back and then you guys will see exactly what I do to lock in moisture and, you know, get my anti-aging on overnight. Okay, give me one moment. So when you're drying your face, you just want to pat. You don't want to like rub it dry. You just want to pat and absorb all the extra moisture that didn't absorb into your face. When I rinsed out this Pure Joystick, it did turn into like a soapy formula. And what I will say is I am so happy that I did not exfoliate my face, because those little granules, whatever you want to call it, those I think it's like it has to be like the volcanic clay that's in there. It did turn into like an exfoliant, so this is something that actually purifies and exfoliates at the same time. I can definitely appreciate that. My face is freshly cleansed, nothing on it as of yet, and it doesn't feel like tight or like deprived of any kind of moisture. Just in like my area where I shaved maybe. So what I'm gonna do is, I normally don't apply my toner at night. Again, I usually use the Scandinavia, but I'm gonna go in with my Murad Essential C Toner. This is meant to replenish moisture and restore suppleness, delivers antioxidants to fight free radicals. Not that I'm going anywhere, but the fact that it rehydrates my skin, even though my skin doesn't feel tight. Toning wasn't a big part of my skincare until as of recently. This is actually my second bottle of the Murad toner. The first time I had the hydrating toner, and this is the Essential C Toner. I do prefer the hydrating toner, so, you know, I was just testing this out, but next time I know if I repurchase it, I will definitely repurchase the hydrating toner because I absolutely love that one. This one is not bad, but I think I'm putting enough vitamin C because one of the serums that I use is actually vitamin C based. So, just, you know, a little FYI of how I feel about toners. Now I'm going to take my Pure Identity Luxe Firming Eye Cream, and it says firm and tighten the look of aging eyes and smooth away the appearance of fine lines, crow's feet, and more with this luxurious age-defying formula. Apply a small amount around the eye area in the evening to clean dry skin. So my face is now clean and it is now dry. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the eye cream. This is what it looks like. Oh, it has, alright guys, it has the, let's see how we get this off. It has one of these, like the metallic tip here. If you can see that, it has the metallic tip. So that's supposed to add like a cooling effect and help you to smooth it out. So let's see, the product I'm guessing is going to come out of here. Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and apply this eye cream and see how this works. Now I will say that I normally just pat my eye cream in with like my ring finger, and I kind of prefer that as opposed to that ball. Maybe it's user error. Let's try it again. on this side. So I'm going to apply the eye cream and try to smooth it out. Nah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm just going to apply it with my ring finger and tap it in. I like to press my eye cream in. I keep my eyes closed, and I do take it all around my orbital bone because the eyes need some love. You guys know I have hooded eyes, so rather than let them get old and saggy, I try to apply some love all around my eyes. And again, this is the first time I'm using this, so I can't really give you too much thoughts on it. As far as the metal tip, this makes no difference to me because, you know, I'm using my ring finger. First ingredient is aqua. Water is always a good look. That is definitely a moisturizing thing. So I'll keep using this and I'll get back to you. You guys know I recently purchased the Tarte Maracuja C Brightener eye treatment, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that on top of that. This is for a brightening effect as well, so I'm just going to add that right on top because you guys know how I like to double up on products. And even that, I don't know, it might be something in my mind, it may be a mental thing, but when I put two, it just makes it feel like that much more better. I don't know. So I wasn't going to do the Tarte one tonight, but what the hell, I purchased it, right? This is the Smith's Rose and Mandarin Lip Balm. I always apply a lip balm, especially after just exfoliating. I prefer my Jack Black lip balm over this one, but I did get this in a 3-pack in the Ulta holiday set. So we've been working our way through these. We, meaning me, Babe, Chloe, all of us, we use the same lip balm. So I've been working my way through that 3-pack, and then I will repurchase my Jack Black eventually. Now, sometimes from this point on in my skincare regimen, depending on how I'm feeling, I may apply an oil, I may apply moisturizer. Tonight, I'm just going to go in with moisturizer, and I do have a new moisturizer. I have bust out my Sephora Favorites Quencher Skin set that I purchased, and I'm going to go ahead and take, let's see, what should we pick, guys? I'm excited about this. I've been dying to try some Drunk Elephant. So, ooh, or Sunday Riley. Which one should I do? I'm going to do Drunk Elephant for now. So this is the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream Rehab and Recover, an old-fashioned moisturizer whipped with a blend of 6 hydrating African oils. Ooh. It has no smell. It actually smells like the First Aid Beauty. This First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, it smells like that, like it's fragrance free. So that's one thing I do like about it, and it's a super thick cream. I'm just gonna apply a little bit more, but this stuff is expensive, so this is a thick whipped consistency, so it's a little different. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that all over my face. Oh, I didn't do serum. You see, I didn't do my serum. I forgot. Some nights I do serum, some nights I don't. Sometimes I just go straight into oil, sometimes I don't. So right now is one of those times. I'm just going to apply my moisturizer, and being that I did skip the serum, I'm going to lock this moisturizer in with an oil. It's going to be the Josie Maran oil, which I have another sample in the same kit, but this is normally the oil that I actually use when I go to bed, and as you can see, I'm like almost halfway through with this bottle that I have. I'm just going to apply a little bit in my hand, and I'm going to apply it to my face. Do the LCO method with both my hair and my face. So the liquid was the toner, the cream was the moisturizer, and then the O here is my oil. And another tip, guys, for skincare, I like to, I don't know if you noticed when I did the moisturizer, but normally I apply everything in an upward motion, because again, we don't want nothing to sag. We don't want gravity to take place. We don't want gravity to take over and make things droop down. So I do like to massage things up and make sure it's all in my skin. And normally what I do to my face, I do to my neck. I do treat my neck just like the skin on my face. So yeah, guys, that is my entire skincare routine. Well, at least for tonight. Let me know if what you've been using lately in your skincare routine. I'm looking for some drugstore alternatives as well. I have been using some of the CeraVe items from the drugstore. But that's basically it from the drugstore. So let me know what you guys have been using. If you guys have any drugstore recommendations, definitely give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If it was informative, if you learned anything today, or if you want to let me know something, definitely let me know down in the comments. And I hope to catch you guys on the next video. I really appreciate you watching, because it might be a little boring video, but skincare is important, guys. Y'all better take care of y'all skin. So until next time, beauties, hopefully we'll be applying makeup instead of taking it off next time. Hopefully you'll stick around, subscribe if you're not already, and I hope to catch you guys on the next video. Bye, y'all.